Hello. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for inviting us here. Thanks for AGC for such a beautiful conference and well organized everything regarding the event and after parties, of course. My name is Igor. I'm founder and CEO of QBEin, the Web3 development company. We last 7 years doing the blockchain and Web3 development very easy. So we're totally in tech, totally in blockchain. We help blockchain growth, build some infrastructure on the blockchains. Right now, we mostly focused on gamify market and converting Web2 games to Web3 with success cases. So you're welcome to ask any questions later on Business Lunch.
Okay. Hi, my name is Tuna. I am co-founder of BARAKATECH. I have a couple of companies in the past. I've been an entrepreneur since 2000. My first company was a domain name business. It was Web 1.0. The second one was ad tech and social media, which was invested by Intel Capital. And it was Web 2.0, and this is Web 3.0. We are building tokenization platforms. We have a product called QAF NFT. You can build smart contracts without knowing single line of solid code. We also built ManaPay in 2018, which is a blockchain-based payments system. It was probably one of the first in the region. So that's it.
Hello, thank you for inviting me. My name is Burak and I'm from Turkey. So basically we are doing esports super app for Android and both iOS. Also we have a Web3 platform. Basically we doing esports tournaments, education and events. And we bring the community for the play to earn games or hyper casual games. We have NFTs and crypto. I have two companies actually. One of them is the Academies, apart from the Nerf IT. The Academies is kind of esports agency. So that's it.
Thanks, guys. And my name is Eugene Kitkin. I'm the founder of game development company, and we do Web3 games for a living for the last 2 years. And you are the greatest audience here, so let's applause to you and to our speakers today. And let's start it. Okay. So to prepare for this panel, I've done some research, and today there are 1,719 games implementing blockchain and Web3 and NFT mechanics on different stages, like 500 live, 400 in alpha, and so on. What are the key metrics? What are key insights have you in your business? And what is the most interesting in the current market? What are what do you think what metrics is driving your business today?
I think the better traction you can get if you can track your audience with a special NFTs, which called soulbound tokens. I see the future in it because right now, if you're just doing regular airdrop, you can attract lots of bounty hunters who just pinning up your forms and do nothing else. And I see the soulbound token like it would be essential technology to help us to understand who is really active user and who is just here to receive some rewards. And we are trying to manage it somehow by hands right now. But I think that soulbound should be connected with DAO very soon. It's already connected. It's some protocols. And we are start using DAO right now, and we are waiting for soulbound. So the main traction is activity of users, and they should act at the product like on a regular basis.
Okay, so transaction count is your key metric, right?
Yes, but
okay.
not just transaction count from users transaction count, because you can easily simulate audience in blockchain if you can understand who is who and you don't mint any decentralized identifiers.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Ihor?
Thanks. Totally agree with Peter. We also have the same metrics, and we work together with Dennis, with Peter on some kind of projects. And daily active users is like the main criteria why we interested to continue discussing the project. Like if it's 70,000 daily active users, okay, we are totally interested to find how to monetize them and make 70,000 daily active dollars, something like that. Next point, we have a product, white label NFT marketplace. So we check the turnover on marketplace, how many active addresses was involved, the commission, the fees on marketplace, the amount that passed through the smart contracts.
I guess it's pretty much to remember everything you're doing.
Third part, never mind. Like this is the main. We care only about is it active users, not bots? Like is it real human beings that play in this game? And we want to provide them new type of incentives to be more involved, more like make the game interesting.
Make the game or what games should be. Okay.
Any kind of games.
That sounds cool.
Adventure,
Thanks.
like Web3, metaverses, whatever. Like your Bearverse can be the game if we connect to our services and daily active users. It will definitely be profitable.
Sure, I would like to talk after it.
You need active users.
Okay. So Tuna, how's your company try to get a piece of this market?
Yeah, what we are offering is we are offering tools for you to track to build your NFT game. So what we track is basically number of customers. That's it. But for you, if you are building an NFT game, it depends how you build your game, because you can use your NFTs for either monetization or loyalty metrics, retention rate, whatever you are, or it depends on your user acquisition metrics. It totally depends how you build your game. It depends on how your game design is, and you can also use these mentality to your crypto economic model. You can integrate crypto economic model to your game design, and you can maybe earn money and do lots of things. That's my suggestion.
Okay, thanks. Next, Burak.
Actually, Nerf IT established like 5 or 7 days ago. Yeah.
So far, so good. You're already on the stage.
Yeah, of course. So, well, thank you for this invite. But actually, we have a very strong partnership with like Sandbox, Gods Unchained, KuCoin, OKX, and many more. And we are working with in 42 countries with 130 brands, and we are not established. We are not released yet, but we have a wait list, and as I said, we have a second company called The Academies, and we have the academy data, so we are already reached 400,000 users. So
okay, that sounds cool. But let's save the time and go to the next question regarding our topic, the NFT games market. Okay,
of course.
And sorry me, and this will be my next question, and we will start from you. So NFT have 5 main values. First is people use them as social flex. People use them to get access to some community. People use them as a legal contract, let's say. They use them as utility in games, and they use them, remind me the fifth thing.
Access key.
Maybe access key, maybe whatever else, like a piece of art. So
Let's say
what do you think?
utility.
Collectibles.
Huh?
Collectibles, access keys.
Right? Like utilities. And how is your company providing a value, or maybe I forget something and you can add me?
Actually, we can take actions that will bring NFTs to life in there physically and digitally. At the same time, we can bring audience to hyper games or play to earn games that does not have NFT and perform NFTs on them. We prefer to bridge between Web 2 and Web 3. But with NFTs, they can gain ownership and add value to any company. So the utility is, as you said, more important, whatever is NFTs or not. So the end user doesn't care if something is NFT or not. The special thing is it looks at what value it adds to them. So while in game items or cosmetics items are visual only on Web 2, and here it becomes a value actually for, with Nerf.
Okay. And Tuna, what's about you?
Yeah, our platform provides, as I said before, you don't need to know anything about smart contracts. If you are a game developer, know how to work with APIs. You can create your NFTs. We are working on EVM compatible blockchain. We are going to be providing a Unity wallet so that you can integrate into your game and game design, and give your customers, users, whatever they need. So you can use these tools according to your game design and whatever game metrics that are important to you.
Please.
Yeah, sorry. Last question before it. Sorry for short memory. I want to tell one more metric, the transactions. We care about transaction per day, per month, because we work with the blockchains and we deliver value to them. This is what I forgot. And I make a notes about next question to not forget. So social flexibility, the core values that NFTs provide. Social flexibility, proof of ownership, the form of legal contract, the access to the community, in-game utility, and the in-game currency.
Okay.
What I think and what I was talking at the very beginning, the difference between active users at games and at Web3 games, that people and gamers in Web3 games, they took part in the economy of the product. They don't just play, and it's really matter that anyone can use NFTs as a rewards, not a common rewards, in-game rewards, because you can transfer NFT to open market, you can sell it, you can move your gaming assets to new game if you're tired of the previous one. Maybe it's not okay for the Web2 games because they're afraid of losing their audience. But what's cool in Web3 and why we always pushing DAO implementation to the project, because the most active and the most useful users, they are giving you feedback, essential feedback, which can make your product be better. And those people would never leave you. Even if you give them NFTs, if they feel like a part of your game, if they can change it, can improve it, can vote for some vital decisions. That's what Web3 is. That's why DAO is a good form of organization for all the Web3 games. And that's the difference between Web2 players and Web3 players. So they're not just gamers. They are now working on your product. They can bring you new value.
Okay, thanks. You both guys, Ihor and Peter touched a great topic about the problem of NFT, and you've told that the blockchain expected a high volume of transactions from the NFT games. And this is the next question: is what market problems do you see? I mean that for the end user, not for the blockchain, not for developers, but for the mass market. What stops NFT as a technology to go to masses, in your opinion?
I can answer that. I'm a gamer. I know how communities struggling when they see some new implementations they were not voting for. So some strange ideas to add some characters or to remove some characters from games. The last year was full of scandals with World of Warcraft renaming all of them, those characters. Some of them became transgender characters, and for me it's kind of weird, not because I'm against of LGBT plus community, but if you want to if you want some characters, why don't you add new one? And we will accept him with his story, with his background, even if he's gay or lesbian. I don't care if it's game. Even in real world, I don't care. But please don't tell me that those dragon who yesterday was a guy, like tomorrow he's not so confident. Is he or she or such a stuff? Bring new ideas. Don't ruin the previous activities. Don't cheat on your audience. So that's how I see it.
So what's the problem with it?
Yes, that's a problem. That all the that's a problem. That new implementations for the games, they're in sometimes they're following the wishes of small but active community, and the smaller community is, the more active it should be to be visible. So I believe that game developers should listen more to their audience, and that's the problem. They are not listening right now. In some cases, they even ruin games. Like we've seen it like a lot. When they like Fallout, they didn't care about what people say, and that's what they got.
So do you also believe that NFT as a technology will help Web2 market to solve these problems?
Yes, I believe it, because NFT is not just collectibles inside the game. It could be, for example, my point is that NFT could be access key to some DAO features. You can vote with NFTs. You can give a feedback with NFTs. In more NFTs from game you have, more feedback. Your feedback become more valuable. So that's why it's cool to merge it. The decentralized autonomous organization is the core management structure for game. And if you have tokenized assets inside the game, you can establish communication between people who play and people who develop and people who want to play and develop.
Thanks for the comment. I asked Igor if he also believe in it. But what's your opinion on that, on the main problem of NFTs?
First of all, NFTs, in my vision, it's like a steel. What is the problem with the steel? In steel, you can forge weapons, you can forge materials, you can build cars. No problems at all at the beginning. Problem with utility of this. Regarding democratize the idea of the game and give the option to the community to create the value in the game and make the game as they want it to be designed, not to give all rights to game designer on some Bali, on psychedelic retreat, that he is visionary that knows how to make a game better for everyone. It's utopia. Better the most valuable gamers in the game have a vote to let them be heard. And if the community vote by the currency on this idea, this matters. not
Okay.
because he is like getting salary on like Interplay or Activision.
That makes sense. Tuna and Burak, if you have some comments on this, I would like to hear. But also, I would like to hop to the last question because like we're looking after time. So please comment the question about the problems, about the solutions you see. Yep, Tuna.
Actually, we don't know it. We all have some ideas how NFTs can solve technology games problem as a technology, but we all have hypotheses how we can solve it. We are trying lots of different solutions. We have to look at NFT's features. NFT is a first is a key. You can enter a certain group, a certain place. It acts as a key, Web3 key. Second property of NFT is it stores value. It's like if we believe in like 100 of us in this NFT, we make a floor price and it goes up. And third is it's portable. Okay, I can transfer it to anyone, anytime, without the permission of a decentralized authority. Okay, so in that aspect, I'm going to go to your probably last question. This is a paradigm shift. Okay, it's up to you whether you want to be in this Web3 space or not. You can stay in Web2 space. There are even Web 1.0 companies still operating profitably. So it's like NFT games. The asking of this question is a bit nonsense for me. Is NFT games going to be successful? Yes, they will, because this is a different type of game. It offers different type of gameplay. It offers a different type of game economy. It offers different type of governance structure. It bears everything in itself. It's decentralized. That's why it's a paradigm shift. And I guess go ahead and do some research and be a part of it.
Thank you.
That's
So
my
Burak,
advice.
Actually, I agreed with all speakers. Of course, success doesn't happen for a long time because sustainable economy and utility is not built. So that's why most of the users are afraid when we say NFT. Trust must be built first, and the end user must understand what it is. So we can't move forward with some sexy words like Web3, esports, or something like that. So for your last question, I suggest don't rush to NFT your products, actually, because the important thing is that the users are satisfied. So apart from this, it is necessary to have a good understanding of the types of NFT that all speakers say. Not every NFT has to be utility or artistic. So you should make choices that you and your users think will work.
okay, so don't rush with your product, and NFT is a technology, and please use it wisely, right? Cool.
I also would like to add that there are lots of different type of tokens right now. And yes, what you should do to inside your project, you should build token economy. All of them should be circulating inside of this economy, and it's all should be calculated well. And what we are speaking me exactly for the last 80 years and all the blockchain site, it's all about transparency. That's what we are looking for from this economy. We want to see those streams of NFTs in ERC20 tokens and all other tokens, how people use them, how they exchange them, and how it works, and everyone should see it. So right now we are not sure we see everything which undercover of the huge brands.
Okay. Thank you so much for such valuable information and for your time. And I guess we'll pass the word to our audience. If you have any questions to our speaker. Cool then. So we covered so much. Okay.
Yeah, hello. I have a questions about that. No rush about NFT to your games, but does it mean inside of the game to implement NFT technology or to provide for your users possibility to know what is NFT and how it can be applied for, first of all, your community and all those things?
Try this.
Thank you. Actually, we should learn how the NFTs work first, because it's a hyper game summit, and the all hyper games are not suitable for NFT. So it's a good technology, of course. We need to use, but we don't have to use, because it's a meta right now, and we can't just rush for it. We have to understand the NFT works and NFT utilities.
By the way, the train has gone already. Like 2 days ago, Gucci announced that they are implementing NFT to their collections, and for everyone who is in the market, everyone can say like, hey guys, you are too late. You missed 2 years to implement your NFTs. Here is no hype here. Now it's just working technology. It wouldn't bring you more money if you just add NFT in your game or to your, I don't know, bags, purses, brand, and everything. You really need right now to implement it into economy. You shouldn't rush, definitely. You now should think more. Maybe 2 years ago it would be enough to get few millions tracked to your game, but right now it's not enough, and that's actually cool. It's wipe all the scam from the market.
Yeah, but my question was like, I'm a gamer really from my previous past when Diablo 2 and all those things, and born like almost in computer club. But what I really hate most of that is when admin of any kind of the group, he has the most powerful right. He's like God, and he can do whatever he wants. And how do you think the community can know, can educated be, can find out what is an NFT if the community leaders will not provide the technology and interest for communities?
Actually, of course, community is the key for the all sectors. But for the NFT side, the community have to learn, of course, NFTs works. So the answer is how we can touch them, all of us. So we have to reach them, and we have to use NFTs, but not rush it. Just we have to go slowly and smooth, because yeah, we are all gamers actually. Actually, even my mom playing League of Legends. So
Nice one.
yeah. She's platinum right now. Yeah, but I can say, hey mom, you are playing games, and you should be have a gain NFTs from blah blah blah. Let's look Riot's games case. Riot give some visual works, but it's not NFTs. You should be watch Twitch for the tournaments, and you can gain some images from the tournaments, but it's not NFT. So I think this is the key.
So first of all, you have really cool mom, and and for the second, so you mean to not to rush means that put more efforts on customer experience, right?
Of course,
So
of
like
course.
to educate people more, and only by educating we will achieve the mass market adoption for the crypto market and NFTs itself.
Of course, you are right.
Okay. If someone do have any questions more, yeah, last question, please. Like,
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question regarding NFTs and the audience of different types of for example, yeah, what I want to say, how to bring the mass audience to NFT games, because, for example, the Stalker 2 announced that they will use NFTs in their game. Fans were not really happy with that, and developers they say that they will not implement this feature. So my question is how to solve this problem and how to merge these two audience, because we have two audience, crypto gamers and regular gamers. So this is a question: how to solve the problem of mass adoption.
How to attract mass market to the crypto?
Yeah. How because they are not really happy with this feature, and we see that audience is like resistant.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
So this is the question.
1 minute, someone. Yeah, please.
Easy.
Thanks.
They don't have blockchain developers. They are not experts, and I am, as a part of the community, will also vote to not do it because you don't know how to do it. You will ruin the game. You need an expert partner who will help you, who have proven record that he did it and have successful cases. Like make a collaboration with other brands who focused on this. Not doing yourself. You are like game designers, game developers. Do games. That's it.
So your advice is to partner up with the well-known brands.
Of course, with like strong brands who eat the dog on it.
Okay, so to find a strong brand and to borrow some like expertise in famous.
I would also add that it maybe sounds a little bit scary for people that they should looking for partners, but our community is very young and we are at the growing market, and everyone wants to help each other, and it's really easy to find a way how to collaborate for a success fee with your future partners. You can find a way, and that's the key to Web3. You can attract contributors who have expertise, advisors, and they will join your project because they love your game and bring their expertise in what they're doing, like tokenomic structuring or something like this.
Okay, thanks. Yep.
I have a different idea.
Real quick, please. Okay.
The problem is if you do something like this, Web3 gamers will come. You can't avoid that. Okay. And the second problem is the mass market. You have to learn it. That's what my friend trying to say. Okay, you have to experiment it. You can use advisors, experts to speed up your process, but at the end of the day, you have to teach your audience how to play a Web3 game, a decentralized game. That's on you. Okay, that's my.
Burak, do you have anything to add, maybe?
Actually, we are bringing the community with tournaments, so it's easy for us, but it's not it's not just right one solution. So I agreed with Tuna.
Okay, cool. So do anyone else have any questions on the NFT market or how to market? Yeah. Nope. Yeah, please.
I have in general a question for what is your vision as combining, because he is like blockchain development company, it's a game company, it's a marketing crypto company, it's combined mixed. What you have different point of view for same product, combination about game and crypto technology. I'm not talking about only NFT. What do you think how it will be in future? Like if you have possibility to see 1 3 year.
DAO.
What does it mean? WTF? Thanks.
So actually, we are using DAO 2, the decentralized autonomization autonomous. Yeah. You got me. Actually, we're using DAO basically, but we said if you have this X NFT, you can choose our offline events, what region. So you can choose, hey, we do tournaments for, it's a prize pool for $1 million, and you can choose which game we prefer. So the community is the key for us, of course, and community is not just a value; it's assets for us. And we want to familiar the esports ecosystem and gaming ecosystem with the familiar with the NFTs, and we have to use NFTs and some DAO mechanics. So that's it. That's the Nerf IT solution, but it's not the answer for the all question. It's just the side of esports and NFTs.
Well, what I believe in, this is a very general. In general, we are heading for a singularity, probably. So AI, Web 3.0, whatever you call it, it will have a huge effect on us. So for us as a company, what we are trying to do is like, we are trying to democratize every new generational financial transactions. I mean, we want to bring these tools to every company, whether it's a small business or medium business. We are trying to build the WordPress of wallet and NFT tools. That's it.
Okay, so one of the questions reminded me about some cases. A lot of brands from Web2, like jewelry brands or like cars, open their offices in metaverses and provide some NFT cards to their customers. They believe that this somehow improved their customer experience of their buyers, of their paid users. What do you think in a long-term perspective? Will this work? And will these investments in market in metaverse offices will bring them ROI?
Of course it will. If you show to the eyes of any human, any brand, and human interact with the brand, some of the colors and the brand and the idea are still here. And if they are Gen Z and they are not going offline to interact with your brand and going online to interact with your brand, it's just a new place where you do advertisement, like evolution. Of course it will.
Okay. Tuna?
Probably that's how it's going to happen. Our kids who are like 8 years old or something like that, they are playing Minecraft, and we were playing World of Warcraft. We were already in metaverses, okay, and they are in metaverses. Now we are using simple tools like this and web browsers to go for shopping. They won't, these kids, when they grow up, they'll probably don't know how to click a link and buy a book from Amazon. They are just going to go to a shop in the metaverse or in Sandbox or whatever this place may be. They will buy that. They will look at the book, turn the pages with their nice fancy gadgets. Okay, these items are getting smaller and smaller every day. So it's going to blend in life. So actually, we are living in metaverse right now. We are not living in the physical world. Most of our time, we spent most of our time in front of this screen. So it's going to be blended real world and physical world. So yeah, probably they will work. For us, physical stuff is important. I collect CDs and old, what do you call these, vinyls. But now, I think that they last, but they get old. But new generation thinks that digital is infinite. Okay, if you keep it on the cloud, it will last forever. It won't lose its value. It won't deteriorate. It will keep. It's going to be original since day one. So they will probably look at the picture in that way. So we are going to be old school guys.
Okay. Yeah.
I just want to add something that the problem and the wars are because of the resources that are finite. And if you collect vinyls, it's a resource, physical resource that is finite. But electricity, solar panels can be an answer. Not like solving everything, but decrease the usage of finite resources on Earth, so it can save us.
Okay, and do you believe this will become a new trend in the NFT like blending with the real world, saving the planet?
Yeah, it will. It has to be, because human population is growing much and more. Probably living physical life will be too expensive. Only rich people will do that. I'm talking about maybe 100 years from now, but we have to upload ourselves to the servers and live there. Our conscience will be probably forever.
I was more thinking like the perspective of 1 year for the 2023, but hopefully it will happen sooner.
It's just a stage to get from point A to B. So, as I said before, NFTs are experiments right now. We are trying to find its really exact value. Some of them is found. In art, it's booming. Lots of art is being created. In DAOs, yes, and we will see what more spaces is going to be used in the near future.
Okay, thanks. Burak, what do you see as trends for the next years in NFT market?
Actually, it's a few answer here, because we can say just esports, it's just gaming things. As you say, the metaverse is getting bigger and bigger. But I think the important thing is I want to drink water, I want to buy a book, but but I don't know it's NFT or NFT not. It's connected with NFT or NFT not. So the important thing is utility. I think, so I don't have a kids, of course, but my generation and the youngest generation doesn't care. It's NFT, or sucks, it's not NFT. So the important thing is how can I use in metaverse? How can I use in my phone? And I think the answer is that the utility is the main thing. So we are all speaking the NFT, and I always say just some esports things, and we have so different area. So we can't just say in the future, NFT will be using just esports, just a gaming or something else. So the main job is the utility.
Okay, so esports and utility.
No, it's not esports.
esports.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Was it? Okay. Peter, what's about you?
As I said, soulbound tokens and decentralized identities is a key for the next few years, because we need to start storing all the databases with the records of our users into blockchain in a transparent and clear way. So not like it is right now. Because, for example, also one problem which maybe every gamer once faced with was if he get banned for some activities, and he in some cases he doesn't even understand why he was banned. So and if you are using truly decentralized identifiers like soulbound tokens, for example, they could be used like this. It will be more transparent, and that's it. I expect a lot from soulbound tokens and decentralized identities in the nearest future. It's the next big thing from my point of view.
Okay. Do you want to add something, Tuna? Yeah. Maybe some audience have questions for our speakers right now about the trends, about the values of NFTs, main. Okay. So if I don't see the questions right now, so I want to thank all of you to spend your time to provide value to our audience. And finally, you saved us. Hello. Yeah, sure. Please.
What do you foresee for new meta after NFTs and Web3? And how can we fully prepare after like what's coming? Like, what do you foresee for the near future, like after the meta and the Web3, and how can we be fully prepared for the future? No, like, no, like I'm in the future, like for the Web3. Like, how can we fully prepare what's coming after the Web3?
You can be prepared for singularity, I hope, and I believe that the next stage is singularity. Yes.
Buy Bitcoin.
Well, learn it, learn the technology, learn blockchain, play with smart contracts. If you don't know how to play, so you are a gamer, and hyper gamers like to do stuff in a very fast way. So you can use our platform, create NFT games, or create Web 3.0 games. I don't know. Just experiment on this area, or I don't know, read some books, read Bitcoin's or original white paper. So that's it.
Not a financial advice.
Don't buy Bitcoin. It's a financial advice.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, thank you for the panel. In 3 words, what will be the next big thing in cryptocurrency industry? Like we get like the summer of DeFi in 2020, we get like the gamify uprising in 2021, 2022, someone calls the year of DAO. What will be the 2023?
Actually, are you asking for the esports and gaming, right?
And overall.
Okay. I can answer for the gaming and esports part. For the gaming industry and especially esports industry, the main part is esports for the tournaments, events, and competitive elements. For the gaming side, how can we make a fun or educate with these games? So basically, the both side of the industry, you have to gaming companies have to make a special character design, special game elements, and I think the answer is not anything else. The answer is NFT, because if we can generate our NFTs, not we have to use the company's NFTs. If we can generate our NFTs for any games or any esports platform, we can bring our characters the game to another game. So I think the 2023 or 2024, the important K is NFT.
Thank you.
I don't know anything about cryptocurrencies, but I suggest you to look at Ethereum's proposals, so you can see the upcoming trends there. There's an interesting article a couple of years ago Vitalik Buterin wrote. It's about quadratic payments, so it's going to be on that probably. I don't know.
I know that the ID, so I know the answer. Decentralized identity is the key, because all the centralized exchanges need your KYC to avoid money laundering, blah, blah, blah. So be careful with your data, who you provide it. Don't use your real data on the internet. Use nicknames to be safe. That's it.
What I think about the future of cryptocurrencies, we should see more layer 2 or layer 3 decisions for such networks as Ethereum, because Ethereum is kind of fuel of our economy, and it should not, its cost should be kind of stable. You shouldn't buy it. So the future is with the layer 2 decisions for the market, and gaming assets, that's actually kind of layer 3 decisions, maybe for this market. They can bring it. So that's what I believe. I took this idea about the comparing Ethereum with electricity just here yesterday, and I'm totally agree with it. That's it.
As for me, it's definitely a layer 2, zero knowledge roll-ups, and more experiments with NFTs. I mean, that I've heard some companies even here who package the whole files into NFT, and you buy like the license from the blockchain. It's really interesting concepts, and I think that more standards like 1155 and etc. Will be delivered and presented on the market. Thank you for the question.
A quick
last
question
one.
from here.
Okay.
We're talking about NFTs, we're talking about games. I'm wondering what type of gamified games are you invested in or playing yourself?
I play myself. One of my favorite games is League of Legends.
Gamified games. I'm talking about NFT games.
NFT games.
Yes,
I
please.
played Titan Arena. It's this game with the gameplay more like to mobile that I liked, as I mentioned before. Also, for sure, I tried to play Gods Unchained. I tried to play X Infinity. So we play a lot of games while you create one. So you just need to have experience with it to analyze more game mechanics, how exactly work the customer experience, like where the critical path for the user, etc.
I'm playing tokens. I'm not playing games. I'm playing with the projects because every Web3 project right now, it's kind of little puzzle or game you need to solve. And if you join it, you learn through it and you know more and more. And that's actually an answer for the previous one question, how to prepare for the next bull run or the nearest future.
Not an advertisement, but last 6 months I am playing Access Metaverse. Before it was Game 2, and today is the public release to Web3. And I play all alpha, beta testing, and like I love this game. And even when it was Web 2, I passed all through all campaigns, and it's very easy to like let your brain rest, something like that.
I don't play much games. I play old school games, but I played Gods Unchained. So, and this is an NFT game developed by Vessel. It's a hyper casual game. I'm playing these nowadays. You earn NFTs while you play along. But I have invested in some groups, let's say, open NFT platforms that provide NFT games, their NFTs and their NFT infrastructure. Let's say that's it from myself.
Actually, I'm playing Sandbox and IO. It's a PS game. So for me, that's it, because I don't play Web 2 games, also traditional games. So for the Web 3 games, I just play 2.
Blockchain fitness app accounts if I walk to earn, like is it playing or not? Because I also play in this game, walk into office and earning tokens and come back. Sorry, I'm guilty.
He's asking about the resource to learn more about this stuff. Any blogs or experts you recommend?
I suggest a podcast from, it's called Web3 Breakdowns. And it's actually, I'm always following this podcast, and it's so useful for me.
I like this channel on YouTube. DeFi. I don't remember its name, but Defiant. Yeah, I follow them. They are nice guys, and most of the time I go to the source and follow the projects, read their white papers, That's how I keep myself up to date.
We are learning from experts. Pavel Kravchenko, decentralized systems and option to decentralization. He is PhD in Kharkiv. Hello, Pavel. I very recommend you to find his books. He is a true expert and he educates all industry how to develop true decentralized systems.
What can be interesting to everyone and also can be understandable by everyone. I believe that Vitalik Buterin's blog is really cool. He explained like everything in very easy words, like he doing like natural. He's kind of white prince of all what we're doing. And also I would highly recommend you to find some blogs about Austrian Economic School to learn more about it. Me, myself, I'm in Russian, but I'm not sure it's okay for everyone. Try to find your own blogger who would teach you this, because that's a core feature of all what we're doing, and we should learn about it because we need new economy for the future. We can't stand like we do it right now. Just checked out what's happened with FTX and Alameda Research. It all happens because we have old money and all type of communication inside of economy and community. So we need to change it. So start from basics, learn more about Austrian school.
And to start from basics, I would advise like there is a really cool YouTube channel called Whiteboard Crypto. They explain like very hard things for newbies. So very easy word. Okay.
Antonopoulos. By the way, just follow the most valuable experts on Twitter or Instagram, and then unfollow the guys who do bullshit. That's it.
Yeah. Thanks for wisdom, guys, and thanks for being here. That's all. I will pass the word to...
Thank you, everyone, for your question and coming here. It was very interesting to talk with you. Come to the booth and continue.
Thank you.